rivers, and the Indians just said, nobody owns it. So the white man said, okay, I'll take that, and I'll take these two, and fence it all up. And it was easy to, and the native people couldn't believe, yeah, the white people, they own the land. They even write it down on paper. It says, I own this part of the land, and natives don't understand that. How do you own Mother Earth? One that provides for us and nurtures us and taken care of us for thousands of years. Even the air we breathe, the water we drink. We don't own it. It's just a part of us. It's Mother Earth. So when we die, we return to Mother Earth. And in Navajo, when the baby's born, you know, the belly button, there's a little belly button that dries up usually. They bury that in the ground, and so the child will know where his part of him is buried, and he'll know where to return. So when you return to Earth, when you die, or when you transition, you return to the Earth, your mother. So it's literally Mother Earth. We come from there and we return to that. Those are some of the teachings about Earth. All the animals, all the birds, creeping things, crawling things, they're all our brothers and sisters. The tribes, the native tribes will tell you the animals were here before us. So they're our older brothers and sisters. They teach us, we learn from them. And that's how it should be. Like a bear, for instance. A bear, let's say, eats something bad and gets sick. He starts looking for some herb or some plant to chew on, to eat. He knows where to find this, so he chews and eats some of that. He gets better. If you were watching the bear, you find that same plant, you'll know that's medicine. A lot of our medicine are like that. They were used by animals first. So they're in a sense teaching us which are medicine, which ones are good for us, which ones we don't eat. And I had an elder tell me, well, we never had wild animals until a white man came. These are not wild animals to us. They're brothers and sisters. We've been with them and they've been with us. We treat them, we respect them. They provide us food when we need it, and we should take care of them. We shouldn't just kill them or sport hunt or whatever. So those are some earth teachings and earthlings that the natives are, when they see it, or when I see it on TV. I've seen some sports hunting where they did plot some jaguar or leopard, or so somebody can go hunt and kill it. And that's not right, I guess, in my opinion. When you go on the reservation, I'm back up to the top part there, within the rainbow. I was talking about the basket. The red here is the rainbow. So when you enter the reservation, these are the mountains on the reservation. We live within these mountains, and the rainbow surrounds the reservation, figuratively. So rainbow represents happiness, represents peace, represents moisture. All things are good and beautiful. They say the sacred beings or deities travel on the rainbow. So when you see a rainbow, you should pause and maybe bless yourself with it, you know, or with the sunrise, sunshine. Bless yourself all the time is what they say. My father was a medicine man, did the blessing way ceremonies for people, and he always taught us, when you rise in the morning, first thing you're going to do, offer the corn pollen to the east. To the east is your beginnings. All things start from the east when we go around. And they say east, when they build their hogan, if you ever seen a Navajo hogan, which way is the doorway? There's one door. To the east. It's a round dome-like shape with just one doorway and a chimney on top. Very warm in the winter, cool in the summer. Traditional hogan. So when you rise in the morning, guess what direction you face first?
East.
To the east. You should always run to the east in the morning. Go about 2 or 3 miles and get your heart going, your mind going, make your prayers. So there's 4 things. Another 4. You are, as a person, a whole person has physical, emotional, mental, spiritual. You're made up of those 4. The 4 aspects, they call it. You should dwell on those or focus on those 4 every day. It'd be good to start with the spiritual at first. Maybe running is physical, but you do your prayers or something out there. Or pause in a moment. Appreciate the beautiful sunlight, the warm, the beautiful colors, or the birds or the animals that are out there. So 4 parts of you, 4 aspects of you. Remember who you are. Like I said, my father taught these things. He always taught us to do those things. That's why I jog almost every day if I can. Jog in the morning. Do my prayers at 4:30 in the mornings, as soon as I wake. Then I do mental things. I read, I listen, I hear, and what's the other part?
Emotion.
Guess what that is? If you have a spouse, if you have family, friends, those are your emotional connections. With the Navajos, they say, your emotional is your grandmother, your mother, your wife, your sister, your daughters. All the female energy is part of that emotional part. And we are all a part of that. I have an elder that taught me that. He says, men and women are not opposites. Showed me on something that was circular like this. He says, and you see a hogan, one half is considered male, the other half is female. So, where does it start? Where does it become female? Where does it start female? Nobody can really say. Because all of us, if we go one direction, let's say the men go towards the female, there are some things that are part of us that are seen as female or feminine. Same with the women. You go towards the men, some parts of you are men-like or more masculine. So there's really no division exactly. You can say exactly here and exactly there. Some of us are partly, some of you might be all over. That's a joke. So what he was telling me, this elder, is there's no opposites. It's one part of the whole. Male and female are not opposites. And that's true with a lot of things in a native way. We don't speak about opposites. We talk about just being part of. You go one direction more, you become closer to that side, or either way. So look at things like it's all part of one, not opposites, not contrasts, not conflicts, but just we're all one. I like that expression that people say, we're all in this boat together. That kind of summarizes that really well for me. Navajo life ways, next subject I'm trying to talk about. When a Navajo or any native people, they give you a gift. Let's say, how many of you here don't drink soda pop? How many don't drink soda pop?